Okay, hope you can hear me okay if this elevator kicks in. We got two-speed armors here. I have a problem with this one. Call came in late yesterday afternoon. I'm here early the next morning. Car 1, the PI in the lobby is showing it's at 7, which is one floor down from the top. And the elevator is actually in the basement. So it's come all the way down the hoistway. It never stepped down or anything like that. So we got to figure out what's going on here. Let me get the control. This is obviously controller 1. I busted that thing last time I was here, which I forgot to bring a new one. But again, it's nice to have a second elevator to help troubleshoot, right? We can compare things. But let me get it opened up and set up, and maybe I'll show you on the print where I'm going to start looking. All right, so here's your safety circuit on the armor. A very easy way to know that you're kind of good and ready to run is, that's hard to read, but that is relay CPD, which once you get CPD, you get this 50 line, which pretty much feeds everything, right? So we can come over here and let me grab a light quickly, please. Maybe could have had the flash on the old camera. Where is there's CPD right there. I don't know how well you can see that, but we are picked up. So what that tells me is, you know, safety string is all good. So there is a problem here, but we're ready to run once we find that problem, and I don't have to start with all the easy stuff, right? So like I said, don't mind that writing there. The stepper is one floor from the top. We have our 8S. Keeping in mind, I said on the PI it's at 7, which is second or first floor down from the top. But this has a basement, so you start 1 is the basement. So our 8S is actually the 7th floor. So obviously that's why it's showing on the PI, because we have this picked up. It's at 7. So the thing with these armors is, at a terminal landing, whether it's the top or bottom, it should correct itself. If it loses its step in the hoistway, like maybe you've seen one of these where you're in the lobby, which is the second landing in the building. The elevator's at the top, like a floor above you, and when you're hitting the door open button, it's opening upstairs. It's out of step. The elevator's kind of lost itself by a floor. But as soon as it gets to the basement or the top landing, it should reset itself, which it hasn't done here. So I grabbed this, this is the armor stepping relay circuit. I believe this here is how, so 1S, S being the positioning switch, like to confirm that it's at that floor. So this being back, meaning you're not at the bottom, you need an LU. NLD's got to be back. And as we look here, we do not have NLU or NLD. Now, we obviously don't have NLD because we are at the bottom. We should have NLU. So let me check the print quickly to diagnose that, to see where I'm losing the power. If it's making its way through the switch, possibly this relay is pooched, but I don't think it's going to be the relay because we made it all the way down. It's hard to say. But so that's the problem. You're not going to correct it because I need a making contact on that NLU to be able to get this step down. Okay, let me check a few things and I'll check back in. Okay, so using my nice little circuit tester here, that is not being powered, right? So we're going to assume the relay is still good because it's not, it shouldn't be picked up right now. And I checked here on my terminals. So here's 50 right there, and there's NLU down here. Now, here's our up normal limit, right? So this is gonna be it. And again, right, going back to it's easy. We are second floor, second landing lobby. Now you can see I got NLD pulled in, I got NLU pulled in. So again, under normal operation, if you are not at a terminal floor, you don't have either of these, right? As soon as you get to the top, you're gonna, or sorry, they're in while running in between the terminals. As soon as you get to the top floor, NLU will drop out. As soon as you leave, it should pick it up. Maybe it'll go there. Boom, we just got to the top. Okay. We just got to the top, it dropped out. As soon as this leaves this top landing, we're gonna pick this back up. And now, again, picture the elevator coming to the top floor. The cam is just pushing the roller arm up, which stops the elevator, right? When this leaves, we're gonna help it leave by putting in a call. Boom. It picks up as soon as you leave, okay? Then again, NLD is the same, but at the bottom. So I should have this up normal switch. Again, back to 50 feet, all kinds of stuff here for these Armor elevators. But I do, so I have power here. I do not have power here. To me, that makes me suspect of the limit in the hoistway, right? Again, on these Armors, it's 220, so you got to make sure you can't just measure 50 to ground, NLU to ground. You got to, like I went back to 99 going through here. But yeah, I want to get at that up normal limit. It's still on fire service because it's early, so I'm going to get off here. I'm going to call the super because I don't have the key to reset or turn it off fire and service. And then I'm just going to quickly re-step it, get it back in sync, get control of it on inspection, and we're going to go have a look at that limit. Okay, so I think I left it with, we were going to go to the car top and check this out, right? Because I didn't have any power there. So, didn't make it that far. Sorry that it's not going to be as interesting or switching on the switch as maybe some of you would have liked. But so, I was going through the setup here on the terminals so that I could, you know, put it on inspection to be able to run it up from the basement here, right? Just so I had control of it and whatnot. But as I was doing that, actually, let's kill the power. This is what I found here. Boom. That'll do it. And I bet you should have had the flash on the camera, but I bet you that's going to be pretty rough looking, because that has probably been arcing and shit like crazy for a while. I don't know if you can, if we can get in and see that terminal there, but That's what it is. Anyways, that wire being loose, I just flicked it once, NLU came back in, and I was like, shit. But anyways, I'd say it was a good find. And these guys are going to be back up and running. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. And if you guys would like, please subscribe, and see you in the next one. Bye.